somewhere, right?
Yes.
It's
Instant
so
vacation for your room, lots of personality. It's so much fun.
And of course the solid on the other side. Stephanie and I could just go on and on.
I know.
So
we need
much.
more time on that one.
All right, we're gonna move on to this, sheet set. I have no words because when I saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, this is so stunning. We've never done this before. We've never seen South Street Loft do this before, right, Stephanie, with the patterns, because now we get a statement pillowcase with it. This is the best-selling, the microfiber that we know and love. It's double brushed, ultra soft, but now this is a 6-piece set that you are getting. So you are getting your flat sheet, you're getting your fitted sheet, you're also getting 4 pillowcases, 2 of which are these brand new gorgeous statement pillowcases. Of course, 2 go back to the colorway that is like main, on that pattern, and then 2 of these. This is the blue floral. We're gonna go through the other colors, but we have you covered all the way from twin through California King, and no, there is no difference in price. All of this today, $29.95 or just under $6
so
on a flex pay. I know, Stephanie. Should we go through the colors with them so they can see? Because these are just, I have no words. They're so beautiful.
Aren't they fun? So the one on the bed is called the blue floral. It has that chinoiserie kind of vibe. You're getting 2 of the blue floral pillowcases that match the sheets perfectly, and then 2 statement pillowcases. As I go through the colors, I want to mention that these statement pillowcases, the design is actually on both sides. So it's on this side and then on this side. So if you get a little lipstick on one side of the pillow, you can just flip it right on over, no problem. But let's go through all these choices because these are the most fun sheets I have ever seen us do.
Right?
It is such a unique concept. So this one over here is the peacock. This is going to be the pattern of the sheets and 2 pillowcases. Beautiful, love the scale. And then the peacock is going to be the statement set of pillowcases. And the coloration of each of these is fabulous. The scale of this bird across the entire pillow is just so show-stopping. And that's the same for all of them. So this one is the crane. I love a crane. I used to live in Japan, so I love this. Aww. This is our beautiful soft pink background. This is going to be the pattern of the sheets and 2 pillowcases. This is the crane, and it's going to be the statement pillowcase for the other 2. Isn't that gorgeous? You could
frame that.
It's beautiful. The next set is our cheetah. How fun and exotic is this? I love them because it actually looks like they're moving around. This is going to be the pattern of the sheets and 2 pillowcases. And there's a lot of really cool variation. They look 3-dimensional.
That's really cute.
And then our wonderful statement pillowcases are going to be a large cheetah with big palms behind him. Isn't that fun? Walk on the wild side, right, everybody?
I know, and he's stretching out there. Really, really pretty.
And then this one, I know a lot of you love purple, so we've got you covered. A beautiful light lavender with delicate white polka dots. This is going to be the sheet color and 2 pillowcases. The statement pillowcase is this beautiful bouquet of purple and green flowers, so lovely. And then if you don't mind helping me out there, Simi.
Yes, these are really beautiful.
That one is
I'm gonna pass these to you.
Multi-stripe. I love this one. So the color of the sheets and 2 pillowcases will be this, kind of these beautiful rainbow brushed strokes, so that is lovely. And then another beautiful bouquet as your statement pillowcases.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that a fun concept?
It looks like a watercolor painting.
And you're still getting our amazing double brushed microfiber, which we are known for. So they hold color exceptionally well. They're wrinkle resistant. They feel like you're sleeping on a giant rose petal. That's how amazing they feel. We have sold hundreds of thousands of our beloved double brushed microfiber. It's not waxy. It's not slick. It's not shiny and weird feeling like you've probably experienced from other brands. We are known for how this feels against your skin. So you're gonna absolutely love it. And the top sheet is actually oversized. So I don't know any other brand that offers this, but the top sheet is actually larger than industry dimensions. So you have more coverage when you're laying in bed with someone.
Right, no tug of war with the sheets, right, with your significant other.
Exactly. And then mattresses are just getting taller nowadays, right? So you need a little bit more coverage on the sides when you make your bed. So we think of everything you need when it comes to your bedding, but these happen to be over-the-top stylish and so specific too, which I really, really love. There's nothing generic about these. This is a way to make that huge impact and statement in your space and say, this is where I live. I chose blue because it's my favorite color, or I love, you know, the peacock because I did a peacock theme for my wedding or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you can really make this your own.
And express your own personality. You know, the other thing I think about too when we are looking at refreshing spaces, Stephanie, this is something you taught me because, you know, you are a home decor guru, is that something as simple as changing the sheets in your bedding will change your entire room.
Exactly.
And so this is the way you want to do it, folks. It's under $6 for you to get home. But for $29.95 for a 6-piece set, you can't find one pillowcase for $29.95 nowadays, right? Think about what the cost of things are nowadays and everything getting more expensive, right? We have you covered here. This is a 6-piece set. You can keep it all together. You can break it up, right? You can keep the statement
great idea,
pillowcases.
yes.
Maybe a few some other pieces from South Street Loft and use those colorways, but really allow your personality to shine. Is there a wedding you're going to? Did someone get a new home and you want to buy a housewarming gift? Maybe someone's going to college, right? And you want to let them take a little bit of home with them and let their personality shine. This is the way to do it. But that's the way, you know, when guests come over, Stephanie, in your guest room, you don't want them to be like, oh, okay, thanks, you know, thanks for letting me stay, but you want to wow them.
You do.
You're bringing them into your home. You want them to be wowed. This is the way you do it.
Yes, absolutely. And you want to have great quality, right?
Yes.
I also love not only how they feel and they're wrinkle resistant and you get the oversized top sheet, but you get those nice deep pockets in the fitted sheet as well. They stretch up to about 17 inches in accommodation. And we give you the little cheat sheet tag in the fitted sheet edge, and that's going to tell you which direction to put the sheets on when you make your bed. But the idea here is so much fun that we're already giving you such a great palette. You're going to unbox this when you get them home, make your bed, and it will instantly look like a magazine. So this one here is the beautiful peacock collection we have. So this set is the pattern of the sheets and two pillowcases.
I mean, and look at those peacock feathers. And do you remember just being like, I don't know, for me when I was a kid, we'd go to the zoo.
Yes.
And we see the peacocks and all of us would just ooh and ah over them.
We would.
I mean, but this almost looks 3D. It is so beautiful. You're seeing all the feathers. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. I want to give everyone an update. Blue floral, so this is the one that we have on the bed, is the most popular right now. You know, Stephanie, I just realized we both kind of matched the blue floral today. I know you always match the sheets. I don't always match them, but these are, I mean, these are so stunning. And you and I were talking about this reminding us of some of our families, right? Like our parents. Like, do you remember, or maybe you still have them, those beautiful white and blue vases, right? Maybe some of those plates and things.
We do. My mom has an entire collection. Her whole kitchen is the beautiful blue and white pottery. Like I mentioned before, we lived overseas in Japan and in Singapore even, and so she's been able to collect her beautiful blue and white pottery from around the world. And so it just is so entirely lovely. It even has a beautiful little teacup here and a lovely dainty butterfly. And again, the statement pillows that you're going to be getting are also double-sided.
Look at that. Look at that.
So if you spill some wine or some coffee or a little lipstick, or
that's me.
Maybe you don't wash your face before you go to bed one night because you
try to do
had
that.
fun.
But
you can just flip it on over.
But these are gorgeous too, right? So no matter which way you have them, I mean, you know, the blue floral itself is stunning. But think about this. Do you have white sheets at home? Do you have blue sheets at home? How do you want to mix and match these colorways? A navy blue, a bright blue? You can't go wrong, right, Stephanie? And so, I mean, this is something, and I'll always say Stephanie teaches me things because she does. Like, I'm trying to get better at my home decor. And it's these easy things that you can do that doesn't cost a lot of money. You don't have need to have someone come and renovate. You can get these home for under $6, and that's essentially renovating your space because you're making it new, you're refreshing it, making it happy for you to go into,
Exactly. I always say the bed is the largest object in your space, right? It's that natural focal point when you walk in, whether it is a twin or whether it's a California king. And so I always say start from the bed and then work your way out. If you want to paint and do something more permanent, by all means go for it. I do all those touches too in my house, but the sheets are the easiest and least expensive way to make a large impact. Now, this is the beautiful purple, so I know a lot of you love lavender and these lighter tones. So this is so pretty, and then the statement pillow is going to be such a lovely moment right on your bed. And then incorporate a few blankets at the foot of the bed, you know, maybe a wreath above the bed or some artwork, and you've transformed your space, and guess what? you've become your own DIY designer, right? You don't have to go to school for that. You just need to have a few of the tools. And South Street Loft brings you things that are not only just on trend, but trend forward. We're always bringing you such great high quality because we want you to be obsessed with everything in your home.
Right?
And then
I
the
mean,
one
we
over
spend
here-
time in our home.
Definitely.
We want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Now, let's go through the colors again,
Okay.
Stephanie. So which one is this one again?
This one's the multi-stripe. So this one has a little bit of softness in the rainbow colors. They kind of look brush stroked to me, so I love that. And then the statement pillowcases are going to be this beautiful bouquet of flowers, which is so lovely. Now this one is the lavender floral that I talked about, so that is such a pretty pairing. And then the one underneath that is our cheetah set,
So
a little
cool.
bit more wild and fun. I love that. I think the cheetahs are so cool. They're sitting in different directions. So a lot of personality going on.
Look at this. He's stretching. Maybe you're a cat lover, right?
Yes.
And I mean, look, he's stretching. She's kind of looking. I'm saying he and she. I'm not
Yes.
sure, right? And
Yeah.
that's okay. But the tail's moving. He's running. That is so cute.
A lot of movement going on there, yes. And then you can't go wrong with that big statement, right? He's so cool. And then there's the peacock one that we talked about. Beautiful saturation of color in that statement pillowcase. Can't go wrong there either. And then underneath there is the crane set. And
so
I really
gorgeous.
love this set. I think it is such a fun play. I love that they chose pink for the background as opposed to, you know, white or something a little bit more predictable. So I think that's really playful and fun. And he's got personality too. Look,
Right.
he's stretching out. He's strutting his stuff.
Walking
He's
around.
facing different directions. Yeah. So these prints and patterns you cannot find anywhere else. You can't find South Street Loft anywhere else. We are exclusive to HSN, and we are known for bringing you such high quality at an affordable price that brings you a huge punch of style for your home.
Well, and that's what we want, right? And think about this right now. When you go out and you are looking for those quality pieces, it doesn't mean it has to cost a lot. You might think that, but that's what we do best here at HSN. We give you quality, but we give you bang for your buck. And this is one of those pieces. Remember, you're getting 6, not 4. You are getting 6 pieces. You are getting 4 shams with 2 of those statement shams on there as well as the fitted sheet, as well as the flat sheet. So all 6 pieces for $29.95. It is under $6 for you to get home. I mean, $6 now, you can't go to a fast food restaurant and get anything for $6
It's
nowadays. There is no more dollar menu. I mean, you
Yes.
know, honestly, if you, I took the kids, Stephanie, and I know I shouldn't take them fast food, but sometimes we do.
You know what? You
And,
gotta do what you gotta do.
And sometimes we're on the go, right? I was like, what? For like 2 meals, it was over $30.
Oh, yes.
Right? And
It's
what do
gotten
we
out
do?
of hand.
Exactly. But that's what we're bringing though. You get bang for your buck here. Things are getting more expensive. Take advantage now while you can and stock up. Get a couple of different sets, mix and match what you have in your home, and then be able to really change it up in the house. Like you said, be your own decorator, your own, make your own Pinterest board in your house.
Exactly. Well, and here's the thing. So for many, many, many years, you know, we lived in homes that I wasn't allowed to paint, right? You weren't allowed
Yeah.
to do things that were permanent, right? Paint or wallpaper, or even put holes in the walls. So sometimes your decorating ideas can be a little bit limiting, but this allows you to really personalize your space in a safe way and still get your deposit back, right?
True.
So this is way more fun, and it's that instant gratification, which we all really love. Plus, your family is really going to appreciate these too. If your partner doesn't normally notice the sheets, oh, they will.
They
will.
will.
They'll
That's
say,
what
oh,
the
nice
reviews
sheets. Good
say.
job. Yeah.
Well, and sometimes we'll say our partners sometimes don't necessarily notice a color or a pattern.
Yes.
But they'll
My
notice the
husband.
feel. Okay, same.
Yes.
They'll be like, it's something different because when you get in these, right? We're talking about how beautiful they are, but they're not just beautiful. They're functional. They
are.
feel good.
They are.
I mean, the hand touch to them. It is so soft. That's why I'm saying, Stephanie, for this price, for 6 pieces, I would say grab at least 2 sets.
Oh, yes. You really should, especially if you're new to South Street Loft and you're new to our club. Many of our South Street Loft fans they've told me, they've purchased 15 sets of our sheets. Like,
Right.
it's kind of a thing. We have this like collection going in all of our linen closets. And so if you're new to South Street Loft, welcome, come on in. As soon as you get 1 pair home, you're gonna turn around and just buy another set. So you might wanna just scoop up 2 right now while you can. And while we have these colors, Once these are gone, we will not bring them back. So, it's kind of like a limited thing here.
They're collector's pieces,
They are
essentially,
collector's
right?
pieces, yeah.
And I love what you said, Stephanie, because we don't want you having that coulda, woulda, shoulda feeling, right?
Yes.
Like, I could have purchased 2, I should have purchased 2 or 3 sets. We don't know, with pricing, like I said, everything keeps going up, right? We're not immune to these things, but today we have carried on that Memorial Day sale. We're giving you 5 flex. It is just $29.95 for a 6-piece set. You can't find one pillowcase at those big home goods stores, right? Those type of stores for your home. I've checked them myself, and I'll tell you to do the same. But you're not getting the same quality as South Street Loft, and you're definitely not paying this price.
And you probably
for this
won't be able to find your size that you need.
Right.
You know,
you might find one pillowcase.
Yeah, or you might find the flat sheet.
Yeah.
But everything might be a la carte, right? Which is so
Yes.
frustrating. When you want to decorate, you want to actually make it happen and make that vision come to life. So I love that South Street Loft has all the tools and all the layers you need to really make that vision happen for you. It's so much more fun. And we have so many sizes for you. Twin all the way to California King, which is incredible. Even the twin XL sizes, those kind of unique sizes.
Yeah, dorms.
Can have a lot of personality.
Well, with the dorms, right, twin XL, you can't find them. You definitely want to grab those. If you have some of the adjustable beds that are twin XL, you want to grab those as well. You can't find those all these places. And remember, from twin through California King, it is the same price. Under $6 gets this home. Make sure you grab yours. Blue Floral has been the most popular. If that's the one you want, grab it now. Like Stephanie said, once these are gone, they're gone.